Hi, y'all. I'm Victoria, your whimsical DM for this Wild Beyond the Witchlight campaign. Before we get started, we've got some announcements. Kristy, roll the tape.
Hell yeah, let's go.
Welcome to the show. And now a word from our sponsors. First off, thanks to Little Dragon Corp. Little Dragon Corp is a Canadian-based dice company that supplies all kinds of cool tabletop gear. Check them out on their Twitter at LittleDragonCo1 to stay updated on all their awesome products. Remember, you can use our brand new coupon code BONUS when you head over to littledragoncorp.com and get 15% off your order. Once again, the coupon code is BONUS, BONUS. Also thanks to Cardboard Castle Games. They are a lovely little brick-and-mortar game store local to Evans, Georgia. Remember to go check them out if you're in the area. Stop by and tell them that Proficiency Bonus sent you, and they might just give you 10% off your in-store order. If you're not in Evans, Georgia, don't fret. You can check them out online at their website, cardboardcastlegames.com. Also, big thanks to Sirenscape for the amazing atmospheric sounds and music. You can add these sounds and more to your game when you download the Sirenscape desktop or mobile app. The app is free and comes with 20 sound sets that are included when you get started. You don't even need to register. Go to Sirenscape.com to find out more. Additional thanks as well to Adrian Von Ziegler for providing some of the additional music we use here and on Wednesday nights. He's a talented composer with great content usage rules, so go check out his YouTube and Patreon and support him if you can. Don't forget to check out our other games. Our schedule's posted down below the Twitch feed. We stream basically every day here at Provo. We have games for several of the major published 5e modules, as well as some homebrew games, and some of our other games feature systems other than 5e, like Star Wars, Power Rangers, and Alien. Hopefully, we have something up your alley. We now have a community Discord with public channels. Please come check it out and come hang out with us. We are always welcoming new GMs, players, and other friends to our family. All experience levels are welcome, from veteran gamers to total newbies. We encourage people of color, LGBTQI+ nerds, and gamers to join us as well. I think that's everything. Back to you, DM.
We're
back. And hi, it's time for a recap. I hope you enjoyed those announcements. Who wants to recap? We know who wants to.
Me! It's me! I actually just have, because I'm very excited about this session, so I actually kind of have a little bit of a short and sweet one. So if people want to, jump in on it, then they can. But essentially, the most important thing that you need to know from last episode of Witchlight is the party had continued to try and spread some joy around the carnival to help with hopefully being able to be crowned at the is the crown happening during the big top event, or is it at the end of the day?
The crowning of the Witchlight Monarch is at the end of the day.
So we're trying to spread that joy so that we can be crowned the Witchlight Monarchs, that we can get a favor, possibly, from Mr. Witch and or Mr. Light. So, while the party was going around doing that, one of the things that they decided to do was help restore the merry-go-round. Restore the names back to the horses that were, that had been erased. There was a lot of fun little idiom trivia that went on, and we were told that if we ride the merry-go-round and we listen to what the horses might have to say to us, we might be able to gain some insight. So after restoring their names, the party went on a little bit of a merry-go-round ride, where each individually sort of felt this pull towards this voice that urged them to ask questions and inquire about the things they want to know, to which everyone sort of had their different idea of what they wanted to ask, but they were given insight on a great many things that we don't fully understand yet. Faraway places and powerful people with myriad of desires and influences throughout the Feywild. These places, these people that may lead us to things that we lost very long ago. And a greater mystery and possibly a greater threat that is facing the carnival and possibly the greater Feywild as a whole. But without too much time to be able to ruminate on these insights, the party is quickly scrambling because the Big Top event is about to commence. And if we want to be crowned the monarch, we need an act. Ooh.
Ah!
And we don't have one!
We have a raw plan, and we're gonna who works at the Witchlight Carnival is gonna help y'all to help her have an act, and she's not technically doesn't have an act, but she's gonna interrupt and make one to add some joy, and is going to test run her act, and she's gonna play to help these wonderful friends. And she's gonna ask everyone to put on costumes.
I'm here for it.
I mean, maybe.
I think it'd be really fun, and I think you guys would look great. I have a specific, great idea for you, John. I know you'll love it.
I don't want to do this already.
Trust me, it's gonna be so chill. You could just be yourself, and that'll be perfect.
If there was a list of things to do in order of how much I want to do them, trusting you would be near the bottom.
I respect that, and I think that's wise. But we gotta add some joy. We gotta do this. And I think this is the best way. And you being yourself will add much joy.
Maybe if we all just make right fools of ourselves, the laughter will count as joy.
I think it does, you know? And I think that's comedy. You gotta laugh at yourself, you know?
If you don't laugh, you cry.
Haven't laughed.
I think that's actually really
What
good.
is that? It turns towards ego. What
yeah,
was
we all
that?
just slow turn
I
towards
forgot
ego.
Ego laughs like
I
that.
forgot also that ego laughed like that.
I think it's a
I'm
great
laughing.
you know? Yeah.
I'm gonna just spread joy.
If you go like higher volume with it, like more joy, higher, you know?
I put a hand over Ego's mouth.
No, that was great. Maybe not. Maybe we'll like workshop that laugh next act. Next. You know, I haven't.
It gets 10 gold for the recap, by the way.
Ooh.
And you also get a bardic inspiration as well as Kristy for the announcements.
Yes, the D6 ones, yes?
So yeah, yes. I mean that was kind of all happening in character. So like, I mean, I'll let you guys continue with that if that's what you want to do. That was very cute.
It was
But yeah, you all know that there's about 15-ish minutes left until the Big Top Extravaganza begins. You heard it from a barker, an elf on stilts that kind of walked by and announced it. So, Dove, you know the location for the Big Top. It's hard to miss. And it seems like more people are kind of heading in that direction.
I'll be like, oh crap! Okay, we gotta go fast. I'm gonna be like, come on, everybody, come on! I'm gonna like pull everybody to like, I want to pull them backstage to where like costume and makeup is, and if that's okay, and like kind of get them in something.
Yes. So, hold on. There's a location for that. So, you know, you can herd everyone in that direction. You know, typically only Witchlight hands are allowed in the dressing room. So, if you would know that if other people see them or if they're not just somehow confused for hands, they could get kicked out.
How could I confuse? Maybe. Well, they can't. Butterfly wings are only for guests, right?
Everyone wears them. The workers wear them too.
Okay. Did I mistake you guys for hands? maybe could I like sneak them like maybe around some bushes and like maybe try to go in like a back, like lift the tent and go inside? Is that possible? Could we sneak?
You can try.
Okay. Everyone, quiet. They know everybody here. Everyone knows everybody. So if we want to get in, we want to do this.
So let's make this like a group check. So you can unless you want to do like something specific, which you can tell me, everybody needs to roll me a dexterity stealth check. But if you want to do something else, you can. You're basically trying to get into the dressing room and not get called out.
I know 100% this wouldn't work, but God, do I want to just do the walking in like you know you're supposed to be there, so nobody
The confidence walk?
questions you? Yeah.
Yeah, well, you can do that. Why don't you roll a performance check instead?
Since I
I'm
belong
gonna
here,
do that.
if anyone, because I do belong, I'm gonna be. If I could, I would just want to assist anyone if they need help getting in. If something bad happens.
I do have a loot, so if I try to pretend that I belong here with a loot, would that work?
Yeah, you can try that. Let's.
I have better performance or
Yeah, I feel like
deception
that's
versus
probably-
stealth for me, so like I would
Why
love to
don't-
try that one.
Yeah, why don't you try you do deception.
I'll do deception. Hell yeah.
I rolled a 24 on my performance check.
Okay.
Let's do...
It's in the
24?
Yeah. 19 plus 5, 24.
Oh my god, that's.
He's proficient in performance.
Okay.
I'm a little.
I got an 18, 12 plus 6 on deception.
Yay.
Okay.
I'm just gonna sneak in. No, I'm not. I got a natural 1.
Oh, can I assist? Can I make that advantage?
Well, so at this point in time, that's 2 successes and 2 failures. So
Wait, two successes, 1 failure, right?
or no, a nat 1 is 2
No.
failures.
Considering the nat 1, 2
Oh,
failures.
shit.
Because I look really suspicious.
So what are you doing to help Ego?
What happened with the 1? Like, what's happening to Ego?
I had imagined I was like, you know how like you could just like pull up the tent flap, like not go in through an entrance, and I'm like trying to crawl under.
Yeah, I think you're doing that, and like one of the big like metal spokes that's keeping the tent in the ground starts to like come up, and then the flaps of the tent start to like billow a little bit in the wind. So it's like the walls of the dressing room are basically like moving, and like air is getting in. Like,
Can I? Oh gosh. I'm gonna like, if I'm in there like watching this happen, I'm just gonna like do a shower of spark prestidigitate, like a huge like little firework bloom above everyone, and be like, everybody, what do you think? Is this good enough? Is this good? And I'm gonna be like,
okay, so you're trying to make a distraction. Yeah, roll me a performance check, and we can see if that can, based on that, whether or not we can let Ego roll with advantage.
My hat's too big.
So, oh, thank God. A 22.
Yeah. Okay. So, you are very good at getting a lot of attention when you want it. So you do that, and you kind of do this little dance. And there are 2 Witchlight hands that are in the room right now, getting ready. You can see there's like sort of like a Harlequin, like an elf in a Harlequin costume. And there seems to be like one of the orc like bodybuilders is there, and they see that, and they like start clapping, and they come over and like start talking to you, and they're like, oh, like you're new here, right? Is this your first performance tonight? I've seen you around, but I haven't seen you in the big top yet.
Yeah, it's my first time. My name's Dove. It's gonna be really great. So like, please watch, please enjoy. I really hope you like it.
Yeah, and they'll keep talking to you about that, and that is sufficient enough distraction that I would say Ego can re-roll.
Okay. Okay.
So you can basically do like an extra roll and make it an advantage.
And you have that inspiration if you need to add the d6.
I'm gonna add the d6 just to take it over and it's a 6 on the d6, so it's a 19 now.
Okay, so that will get you to 3 successes, which is what you need to successfully sneak your way in to this dressing room.
Can I fix that tent spike and
Yeah.
just sort of like step that back in? Okay.
Yeah, I feel like that's part of your sneaking in, is like covering your tracks. So for the time being, you are in the dressing room, and you don't seem to have been recognized as outsiders yet. You you don't know how long that's going to last for, but for right now, things are going pretty well.
I'm gonna like pull everyone to like, if there's a bunch of changing rooms, I'm gonna like pull like the little cloth like partitions around us so that they can like change and stuff. But I'm gonna try to find like, I'm gonna get a sad clown costume for Dawn.
Don't want to wear this.
And I'm gonna be like, we have 5 minutes, go! And I'm gonna like throw him the stuff. And then I'm gonna ask Ego and Clover what they wanted.
Pick something for me. You're picking for everybody.
Okay, you're gonna be flying, so maybe something, and it's like animal focused. Maybe we can make you like a mythical flying creature.
Ooh. Yeah, I'll try that.
How come she gets to be a mythical creature and I get to be a sad clown?
Because I fly.
I mean, I just think it's so perfect for you. But if you want to be something else, I'm more than happy. What would you like to be on?
I don't know.
I wanted to remove the problem of choice. I don't want you to be struggling to think of something. If you think of anything else, though, you have 5 minutes, and then I'm gonna. Yes. What do you want to be, Ego?
I want to be a sad clown.
You could like play off each other. That would be really fun.
Okay.
Whatever.
You have to. I am like going. I'm like going around. And if there was like little like candles or like little like things that I can use for a ritual casting, I mean I have it in my bag, but I'm like gathering things. And I'm like, but you have to do my makeup for me, and I'm like laying out candles in a circle, and I make like a. I can't light non-magical fires.
Huh.
Can someone light those candles also?
I need to do that too. So,
And
I'd like
I put my hands on like the brim of my hat. Don't say anything. And I'm going to lift my hat up and off, and a veritable waterfall of white hair falls out of my hat. It's like as tall as me.
Oh my god.
I have it's just hair splays out all over.
What?
It's like Finn's reveal of his hair in Adventure.
It's exactly that. I have like 4 foot long hair.
Oh my god.
That's
Wow.
so pretty.
That is amazing.
I'm gorgeous.
You are.
Okay,
Maybe Ego should be the mythical creature with that hair.
I want to be a sad clown.
Oh, okay.
We'll like do something fun. Okay. And then I'm gonna pull like a bunch of costumes off the rack, like shiny reptilian fabric, and like let it like find the strips that like billow really long, and I'm gonna tie them to the back of like Clover's like outfit, so that it like when she flies it looks like a bunch of like flowing sparkling bits of fabric.
Yeah, the dressing room is like a scene of just like colorful clutter, and there's tables strewn with like makeup kits and glass jewelry, and there's mirrors that have like glowing orbs of light around them. There's like chests of drawers and wardrobes that are just like exploding with garments, so it's pretty easy to find like whatever you're looking for is probably in there.
Ooh, okay, and then I'm gonna try to find Clover like a mask of some kind, like a cool mask of some kind, like maybe just the eyes, like something pretty around the eyes or something, and just to add to the effect if Clover likes the idea of a mask. Something just like
I will help out.
Okay.
I will
Maybe
help
it's got
Dove out so Dove's not doing like dressing all 4 of us and no one else. So I will help with Dove's quest here. So it's not. So if we only have like 5-10 minutes, like. You need help.
Yeah, I'm just throwing things at you guys.
Yeah.
I get like a cute little like cat nose one to aid with her ears. Like it's a mask, but it's got the little cat nose at the end.
Yeah.
And then I'm actually gonna do a ritual cast of speak with animals while I'm with Eco. So.
Okay, cool. And is anyone else doing anything to prepare besides putting on costume?
Mm-hmm.
1 second.
While you guys think, Danica, for your sake, just so you have an understanding of things, I'm working off the assumption that Dove has kind of been scheming with this for like at least a little bit of time, and so has done some research. So the way that the Big Top Extravaganza works, it's an hour-long event where basically all of the performers do their act in like the 3-ring like circus setup. Towards the end, like at the end of the last performer, things are opened up for the crowd, but there's like basically a transition time where the last performers are leaving before everybody is welcomed like onto the like the audience is welcomed to perform, where like you think that might be like a good window to do this, just because like the way that it works with all the performers is like they get into the wings that are beneath the stands, and like everybody is there waiting, like you're gonna be with like Burley is there, you know, Candlefoot is there, like people who would recognize you are there, but once their performances are done, they basically just like go back and prep to like run their booths again. They take them back over. And so that's when things are kind of died down, and you'd think you'd be able to like get through the wings to the holding pens. Because the animals are also like an act that happens towards the end. So like you know where they'll be for pretty much the whole time.
Okay, perfect. Yeah, that's basically the last thing that she wants to do is just she wants to make sure that she has the animals, like the most, like, you know, the most fun and maybe ill-advised animals. she wants to do an act with them. So she's a little overconfident maybe that she could handle some of them. But she's gonna have speak with animals on, so hopefully she can.
Okay, cool.
That's it. I love that. That's perfect.
Anybody else doing anything?
If there is a random prop chest, I'll just, if you want to like roll on a trinket table or something, because I just want to pull something random out of the prop chest, and I'll figure out something funny to do with it.
Roll a D100.
You got it, girlfriend. If it's a rubber chicken, all the better. All my jokes are related to rubber chicken.
I mean, if you want a rubber chicken, you can find a rubber chicken.
No, that was a Dylan thing. 58.
The first thing that you pull out is a tiny beehive wig made for sprites or pixies. So it's like this big. You can keep digging till you find something else.
Clover.
What's this for?
I don't know. Reaches back in.
Roll again.
I'll sure press some like mini flowers onto the beehive wig and just put it on the shelf for someone else to find.
14.
Oh boy. A tiny electrum whistle that only Fae can hear.
Oh,
Ooh, that just seems useful.
that does seem useful.
Is that all?
Yeah! We'll figure out something with that. Sure.
I almost just want to keep saying what's in this chest. That's so cool.
Fuck it,
I think that means that this whole party can hear it.
Can I roll?
I think we're all Fae.
Can I stick my hand in the chest? I want to see something if I can get something cool.
Yeah.
Alright.
Anyway, yeah, there's like multiple prop chests that you can start digging in.
Yeah, let's do it. 25.
You dig out a oversized silver fork with the outer tines bent sideways. So it's like a fork that's like this big.
Oh my god.
little weapon.
Here,
Can I?
I'll hand it to Doug because he doesn't have a weapon. Here, does this work? It's a weapon, right?
Oh
It's
my
a broken fork, is what it is.
Yeah, but you could stab someone with it, right? It would hurt if you hit it. If you hit it.
Why do I need to stab anyone? What kind of life do you think I live?
I don't know.
You could eat sideways.
You could dig a hole.
Can I also just? I'm so curious. I really want to dip my hand.
Do 100.
A 16.
So hard to be a character that doesn't laugh. I just want to laugh all the time.
You said a 16.
Uh-huh.
A spool of glistening silver thread is what you pull out.
Ooh. Pretty. I can't tie knots, so
Oh my god.
You can sew Can you sew?
I guess I can't knot it at the end.
It just always pulls all the way back out. I'm gonna need someone to light my candles for me every time I ritual cast.
No one else is gonna have to tie knots. So
Prestidigitation lets me light candles, but it's a non-magical flame, so I can't do it.
I love that.
Oh, what did you say, Danica?
I'm gonna keep the magic thread. It's very pretty. And
Okay.
What I'll do with it.
Is anyone doing anything else?
We all know what we're going to do, right?
No.
Okay.
It's kind of fun, you know. It adds to the chaos of the game.
You start hearing a bit more commotion happening outside of the dressing room, like more people, it sounds like, have come in. And you hear like a deep voice that's actually quite familiar to you. It's the voice of your mentor, Burley. All right, everybody, 5 minutes. You have 5 minutes to get in your costumes and get into the wings.
I'm guessing we're ritual cast.
You've been ritual casting I would say the whole time. Like,
Okay.
yeah. You had like about 15 minutes, so you'll be able to finish like a couple minutes, like probably in 2 minutes. But yeah, anything else anyone doing?
Just that I'll watch.
You're gonna what?
I would just love to pull them, like, not in the wings where we can be seen, but like maybe
Find a
more
way to
audience.
like look through the curtain to watch,
Yeah, watch.
what's going on.
Yeah, you can do that. You know that like there are passageways that basically go underneath the stands, but like there's a gap where like the opening is, and you think you could probably actually just kind of like stand, like slip near the stands, watch a lot of it, and then loop back around outside and slip back into like the tent where it becomes like the holding pens.
Okay, cool. Anything else, guys? I'm gonna grab, maybe the last thing, I'll grab like balloons and like little clown props for Dawn and Ego. Just like little clown things that they can play with and have fun with.
Yeah, so you go over to the chest, like, where all of because, like, everything's kind of separated roughly by, like, vibe, and you go to start digging in the clown chest, and you're, like, digging in, finding props, and, like, a shadow appears over you, and you hear a voice, "You need help finding something there."
I like slowly turn, who is it?
You see an individual that you don't recognize. Well, you do recognize as somebody who has maybe been around before, but you don't know who they are. You see a gentleman who's a satyr. He is in clown makeup. He has this like long, like golden brown hair that's kind of just like tumbling around his face, and he is wearing like this vest that is striped like red and yellow with like bright purple pants on, and you can see he has a fiddle strapped to his hip, and he kind of like is looking down at you. "I didn't realize you were one of the clowns that was working here."
Oh, I'm not. I just I'm not performing tonight. I'm just like one of the clowns asked me to grab him stuff.
"Oh, really? Which one was it? I can bring him his stuff."
I don't remember his name. I'm still new. I'm bad with names, but I can get it. Don't worry. You seem. What's your name?
"You can call me Sam."
Sam. What a normal name. That is such a. But yeah, okay. My name's Dove.
Yeah, nice to meet you, Dove. You know, if you need help finding anything, I don't mind. My act's not on until about halfway through, And I've been working as a clown for quite a long time, so, I mean, if you just point me to where he is, I could help you get him all set up.
I don't know where he went, actually. I think he walked off.
Ah.
It's okay. Don't worry. I'll find him. He probably just went to the bathroom.
Well, if you see your friend, you should tell him to come find me later.
Okay, I will. Can I insight check this guy?
Yeah.
He's got a vibe.
What are you trying to intuit?
I want to know. I think for Dove, she wants to know if he's onto her, but also like, who is this guy? Like, I guess intent. Like, she doesn't really. Things are weird tonight, so she's just kind of like, who is this dude? Like, what is he?
What'd you get?
20. 30.
20.
Yeah, so I would say what Dove picks up is you pick up that this is somebody who is convinced that they are where they're supposed to be, not unlike what Dawn just did, but that could be somebody who is supposed to be there or is not. You also see he casts a slightly longer than normal glance at the changing room where Dawn is, and looks back at you. And he's just like, alright.
Oh god, is this one of my fucking...
I was gonna say, is this like another one of your siblings?
But as far as knowing who this is, you're not sure. Seems like he works here. He's very hard to read.
So you can't.
What would you recommend for a very sad clown? Like Noah.
For a very sad clown, you said?
Yeah, very sad.
Well, the funniest thing to do with a sad clown is to just surround them with a bunch of very happy things, or cause them physical harm. Gently, of course. You know, slapstick and clowns go together like peanut butter and hot sauce.
That's the best combination. Thank you so much. I will definitely keep them.
Love some Tabasco with my Skippy.
I think Dove suspects, but I don't know if she knows what to do about that, because she still doesn't want to get caught. So she's gonna be like, "Okay, thanks."
Bye, Dove. I'm sure I'll see you around.
I'm sure I will. Bye, Sam.
He walks off.
Oh, I'm gonna grab a bunch of things and I'm gonna run back over to Dawn and be like, "You have a brother named Sam?"
Do I have a brother named Sam?
No.
No.
You have a dad named Sam?
No.
An uncle
No.
named Sam? A cousin?
No. No.
Third cousin, 30 times removed.
Nope.
No.
I love that he knows exactly who the third cousin 30 times removed is.
He does. He does know exactly who the third cousin.
I know. I love it.
I wonder who that was. I'll explain who I saw.
Do they sound familiar to me?
No. There's not even anything to roll. No.
Please, everyone, I'm trying to get into character.
Wait, are you a sad clown though? Do sad clowns laugh?
I was crying.
Oh.
And you're saying he
That's
looked...
exactly what I'm saying.
You're saying he looked over to where I was?
Yeah. Like he knew you were here or something.
Well, it does not sound like anyone from my family, so I'm very worried.
Are there not?
And he knew your name?
No, I had to introduce myself.
So you just introduce yourself to random people you don't know?
Yes. Absolutely. You don't do that?
No. No, I do not. Unless it's for my job.
I don't know if he was... I don't know why I thought he was familiar. I don't know if he was here. I don't know who the guy was. I don't think I know. Something to think about. And keep an eye on. I don't know why he knew he. Maybe.
Is he also new? Have you seen
I
him
don't know.
around?
I see it. I like looks familiar, but I don't know what he does. So yeah,
I mean, it is a big place.
he seems like a clown. So maybe just a clown.
My rival.
Oh no.
He said he'd been doing it 25 years ago. It does seem like an experienced rival.
Worthy opponent.
Oh, I love your dedication. It fills me.
Alright, are you guys ready?
Yeah, I think we're ready.
Maybe.
Maybe.
Yeah,
Are
sure.
you laughing or crying? I can't tell anymore. Laugh. Cry?
Obviously.
Yeah, we'll like
totally.
go where
Yep. You're doing a great job, Ego.
I know.
I know.
best clown I've seen. Maybe best of the age.
I'll follow Dove so we can watch the show.
This is gonna be such a shit show.
Staring at Ego concerned, like which
You
one
guys
is
like.
God. Give me. Sorry, 1 second. I am. There. Okay. Let me move you guys. Bing bong.
Bing bong.
Italy.
Oh,
Fucking die.
What do you see?
I see the big top.
Coliseum.
I see your mom.
Yeah, it's like an arena.
It looks
My
like a
mom's
gladiator arena. That's what I'm getting.
This is like gonna be our representation for the big top. So you guys are like this is basically like the staging area here, and this is where all the performers come out of. This is where everybody, like the public, filters in. So you guys are able to loop around the side, and basically like it's free to attend the Big Top extravaganza or to enter the Big Top at any time. So there's no one like guarding the entrance, so you're able to get over. I should get your tokens, shouldn't I? Where you guys at?
Yeah, I'm not seeing any. If you're pinging, I don't see it.
I didn't see it either, but I think the red curtains are where we are behind.
Okay.
The
And,
red the red curtain. Oh, I think I might have been pinging on the GM layer.
Oh.
That might
You
be
see
it.
your
Yep.
tokens now?
Yes.
Okay, so objects and tokens. Over here, this red curtain is like the staging area where the performers come out of. The entrance is opposite that.
Yep.
So you guys are able to, like, you can basically sneak around, and like no one guards the entrance where the public comes in and out because it's free to attend the Big Top. So that's the spot that, like, Dove from kind of like researching it would know, like, this is where you can hide and like no one's gonna really say anything because like everybody, all of the workers like Burley and Candlefoot all hide under the stands around here.
Gotcha.
Okay.
Let's see.
give me
if I
1
can
second.
Show the stream because I can't really show picture, but maybe I can. So we're down here, and oh, it's really
Perfect.
Much light.
Yeah, it's so much light. It's hard to tell. But basically, directly opposite of us is the stage, and we're all hiding kind of at the entrance.
Just for stream's sake.
Are we just gonna have to like crash someone else's performance, or are we going on? Well, I guess we can go on with you. Oh,
We'll do the. Yeah, it's like the intermission between when the last act ends and before they ask the audience to come out and do their own, like invite people to come do their acts. We're gonna do the in between while they like basically reset everything, and we're gonna get to go then.
Oh boy.
Yeah, so you can see that the roof of this tent reaches towards the night sky as you're kind of looping around it, with 3 swooping peaks topped with spinning gold stars. And painted wooden panels on the tent walls whirl with colorful motion, displaying vibrant circus performances. And as you approach the entrance, the sound of music and laughter drifts out from the canvas door. Oh boy. Sorry.
You're good.
Trying to make sure I don't cough while I talk. Okay. Let me get this. So you can see that spectators have filed into the big top and filled like row upon row of seats in these like wooden stands that are set slightly above the 3 rings in the center, which are all marked by, there's like the little posts on this map. Think of those as like the center of the rings, sort of. Let me do, okay. Get this. So the lights dim and a hush falls over the crowd. A second later, a spotlight illuminates a lithe elven figure sitting in a silver hoop suspended above the center of the ring by silk ropes. The elf wears a dazzling suit of diamond pane mirrors and a pair of butterfly wings. His scepter is topped with a spinning vane. Welcome, one and all, to this evening's extravaganza. I am Mr. Light. Prepare to be delighted. And he basically like begins to like spin down on the like on this hoop and like the ribbons, and like comes to the ground and like stops just before the ground, and everyone like gasps, but he is able to like land very gracefully and gives like a bow in various directions to the crowd, and he waves his scepter to the flaps of the staging area, and the Big Top Extravaganza begins. You watch as over the course of like the majority of this hour, dozens of performers make their way to various rings and begin to perform, with Mr. Light serving over them as the ringmaster. Everybody roll me a d8.
D8.
If there's any repeats, re-roll.
I got a 3. I caught 3.
2.
7.
Okay, just remember them and we'll... So, Danica, you got a 2?
Mm-hmm.
So, Dove, you're looking around at the various performances that are happening around you, and what catches your eye as you're watching everything, and it's all amazing, is you watch a halfling contortionist that takes like a hat box that's meant for like a small lady's hat, and she bends herself and pulls the lid over the hat box. And then, like, 2 more halflings come and do this, and then, like, an elven juggler comes and, like, picks up the hat boxes and begins juggling them with the contortionists inside. And then they pop out, and they begin, like, contorting and, like, stacking on top of each other, and doing acrobatic acts.
This makes my bones hurt.
Hurts my back just watching.
Yeah.
Don,
I know a sister who can do that. I rolled 3.
Yeah, so, okay, so, this is, we're gonna come back to you, because I literally can't, you just did something. Ego, what did you get?
7.
Okay. Yeah, so, what catches your eye, you see that in the middle of the ring, there is, actually, like, a tiny, like, chariot circuit, like a race course. And inside of it, there are pixies racing in chariots pulled by weasels. There's 8 pixies and 16 weasels in all, and they're, like, racing around. And, like, the people that are in the stands nearby are, like, betting on which weasel is gonna win.
Oh my god.
Kristy, what did you roll?
An 8, because that makes sense.
Yeah. So, as you're watching, you see this lithe elven ballerina with fiery red hair, who actually, like, her performance some of the other performers like actually step aside for it, and it kind of like takes up a single spotlight in the center, and she's wearing like this very plain leotard, and she begins to do this slow dance, and you actually notice that there is this big wooden wardrobe that is in this like ring of light with her. And she goes and like basically, you know how like in dancing sometimes like someone will like fall back and the person catches them? She does this by herself in front of the dresser, and the door slides open and holds her, and a bunch of animated costumes begin to pour out of the wardrobe and form an entire ballet ensemble with her.
Oh my god.
And then like she and the wardrobe are like dancing. Dawn.
Yeah.
The thing that catches your eye, you see amongst a group of clowns is a satyr fiddler, who, after performing various clown shenanigans, unsheathes his fiddle and begins to play. And all around him, like everywhere that his hooves touch the ground as he performs this satyr step dance, which is familiar to you. Your sisters had an entire troupe when they were younger of satyr step dance. It's like Irish step dance, but much more aerial. As his hooves touch the ground, little flowers like burst from the ground and little vines, and they all begin to dance in time with the music. And then there's like basically a veritable garden that is just like dancing with him. And he makes eye contact with you during this, and you just see him wink, and then he goes back to playing. It's like a moment, like a second.
Is for me?
But you see Burley comes out and begins performing feats of strength, like he's lifting like 2 cows basically, and then Palasha the mermaid, her little clamshell bathing pool is rolled out, and she begins to serenade the crowd, while at the other end Candlefoot the mime is playing silent games with members of the crowd in the audience. And various like fairy dragons with these long bright streamers tied to their tails begin to perform like dazzling acts of synchronized flying as a troupe of acrobats and clowns and fire breathers parade about. There's just color and light and sparkle and laughter everywhere, and the crowd is loving it. Do you all just basically watch for the majority of the time? Does anyone do anything?
I would like to start like druid crafting various like flower crowns for our performance coming up.
Yeah,
that's what I'm doing.
I'm writing jokes in the margins of my mother's spellbook next to the poetry.
Oh no.
Cute.
Nice.
I'll just follow Clover's lead because I can druid craft after her if she needs any like an assistance, or I'll just follow her lead.
Yeah, it can take
around
some time. Yeah, like it can take some time to druid craft a flower crown's worth of flowers, but between the two of you, you can do 4 of them fast enough in time. So you, assuming no one else is doing anything, you can tell Dove that like it's reaching the part. Basically, there's an act that tells the story of like the Prince of Prey, and it's like this this pure white-furred Harengon individual who is like one of the most incredible jumpers you've ever seen, and he basically acts out this acrobatic story of the first hunt. And it's this old story that you've actually heard a lot of times being at the fair of basically this like there's this fey entity called the Wild Hunt that they pursued him as the first ever like prey animal, but he was never caught because he begged the moon for help, and the moon hid him. And so like that's like the story of like the little rabbit symbol that's in the moon, and so like he is like jumping around across the tent, and you know that this act is like nearing like the time the animals are going to come out like soon. So that happens, then the animals will come out, and then they'll like take everyone back in, and then will be like the finale with the audience. So this is like probably the time that you want to start like heading over.
Okay, yeah, we do that.
Cool. Just roll me everybody like stealth checks.
15 plus 18.
10.
10.
No, sorry, not 10.
Natural 20. Should I re-roll?
No, that's really good.
Are you sure?
Why would you Oh, I forgot.
She's not
yeah.
lucky.
Yeah,
I'm not
re-roll.
lucky.
Halfling bad luck. I
12.
forgot.
Sorry, not a 10, a 12.
Okay, 12.
Still
A
10.
12, a
Not bad.
10, and
That's not bad.
18.
That's not bad. 16 plus 3, 19.
Nice. Okay. Yeah. So you are all pretty easily able to sneak back around. You avoid the areas where you know there'll be like a lot of congestion in the wings, and you're able to make your way back towards the holding pens. You know that the individual who typically does like the beast taming is a man named Bailman Ironbeast. He's a portly dwarven man who wears a sparkly red like coattail suit and a top hat. So you know he's probably going to be back there, like getting out whatever animals he's using in the action night, because there's a lot. He won't necessarily use all of them.
You don't want any repeat performances, so I'm gonna let what was Dalewin?
Bailman.
Bailman. I'm gonna let Bailman take whoever he wants, and I want to take whoever he doesn't take.
Roll a perception check.
God, oh God, please be good. $21.
Hey.
You don't see Bailman. You see his top hat is on top of like one of the cages. You don't see him around.
Oh no, Dove is getting a devious, evil idea. If Bailman's not there, she wants to lead the act. I'm gonna like look around. Does it look like he's even around? Like he's gonna come back? Like, do I see him anywhere?
So are you like walking around like the staging area for all the beasts?
I think so. I'm just looking for him. It's weird that he's not here.
Okay. I would say with that perception check, after you walk around a little, you hear snoring behind like the monkey cage, the door of which is open, and there are no monkeys inside. And you come around and you see that Bailman is like lying on the ground and he's passed out and he's like asleep.
Monkeys are out. Oh God.
Monkeys
are Do I know what that means?
What's your passive perception?
My passive is pretty good. It's 16.
Okay.
Not the monkeys.
Sorry, 1 second, I have to
Of
find.
all the animals to be out.
Not the monkeys.
Not the
Not the
monkeys.
monkeys. They can poop at people.
Oh no.
Sorry.
You want chaos at a
Very
circus? Let the monkeys out.
We have to make sure they poop before they perform. They throw
Oh,
everybody.
No. Oh no.
Okay, yeah, you're looking around, well, okay, hold on. Can you remind me sorry, I just had a COVID brain fog moment. What are you doing right now?
I was looking to see who Bailman was going to take out, and I was going to take whoever he didn't take, but now I'm having a devious idea that if Bailman's unconscious and I can't get him awake, I want to put the hat on and his jacket on, and I want to go do it myself with my friends.
Okay, yeah, you can do that. What's everybody else doing?
I guess I'm also worried, though. Are the monkeys out? Like, are they running around throwing shit at anyone is what I'm really worried about, too.
You don't see the monkeys.
And is Bailman okay? Because he just out
He's
like a
breathing.
light?
Yeah, he's like snoring.
He's not
like he's
bleeding
like
out?
passed out. No, he doesn't appear to have any sort of injuries.
Then
There's
I'll
no
just
blood.
take Dove's whatever Dove's plan or lead is. I think Clover is just waiting on standby for Dove's
I'm
going.
gonna look at everyone and be like, do you think this is like this is weird? What happened? Did the monkey, what happened?
This whole day is weird, though, if you think about it.
Yeah, that's what I'm scared about.
What do you want to do?
An opportunity is presenting itself that has never presented itself before everyone. I feel obliged to take it, but I'm also a little nervous. Where are the
Then-
monkeys?
I mean,
You knocked out
maybe we should seize the destined moment then. I mean, that's kind of what we were told by the fortune teller.
Yeah, and they did say if there's no, it's going to remove a lot of joy if the animals aren't.
Yeah.
We will be adding joy. What the?
Ego, you look like you kind of want to say something.
Ego's just like, it's more so Ego's like, so I'm not gonna get to do my jokes.
You still get to do your jokes.
Okay, no, but something. Something. I mean, shouldn't you maybe? I understand seizing the moment, but clearly something has happened to him. Like someone is trying to do something bad.
Yeah.
So, are we going to try to figure that out and perform?
That is
Yeah,
not
at least
right now.
Oh, go ahead, Don.
I think it would at least be good to find out where some of these missing animals went, so they're not mauling people in the crowd.
How long do we have to find
How
these
much time till
monkeys?
intermission?
It's so. Okay, so you know you have a couple minutes, like you have like a minute basically at most. But as this is happening and you're deciding on a plan, you see the flaps of like the holding area that basically lead directly out into the big top. Like they rustle as if something just went through them.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh
Oh no.
Let me see. You hear some shuffling coming from within the holding area, the holding pen area as well.
I bring out the fork.
I put the top hat on, and I whip out my short dagger. I'm like, we gotta wrangle some monkeys. We're gonna do it in style.
I want to peek under the flap.
Okay.
I want to check to make sure this Mr. Bale dude is okay.
Okay. You can roll a medicine check. For the perception check, you... Okay, so a lot of things start happening at once.
Yeah.
Ego, you look under the tent. I'm gonna come back to that. What is the medicine check?
17 plus 0. I did pretty good.
Yeah, so you kind of like put your finger, you can feel that like he has a pulse. You can tell his vitals are strong. It seems when you're looking at him, like you don't see any sort of injury or anything around. Like you're wondering if he was magically put to sleep.
Oh.
As that happened, like you feel something splat against the back of your head.
Oh.
Dove, did you say you were looking for like where the shuffling was coming from? Or
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I put the hat on and I'm like investigating.
Yeah, you kind of weave your way through the cages, and it's not hard to find the source as you see one of the young elephants has been freed from its cage, is kind of like standing near the back of the holding pen, looking very nervous and like swinging its trunk, and it sees you putting the hat on, and it lets out like a trumpet and runs for the flaps that lead into the
Oh no.
the big top. Ego, you flip up the tent flap and look underneath, and you see a pair of lions that are being led out by a cloaked figure. The cloaked figure, like, lets them out into the big top and, like, basically, like, turns back towards the holdings area and, like, pretty much runs into you. Roll a dex saving throw.
13?
Okay, yeah, you're able to get out of the way in time. You don't end up going prone basically for this, but this individual is not so lucky. They trip through the tent flaps, and you hear a like soft male human voice kind of cry out in pain. As you see an individual that's wearing a very like PC blue robe with a little hood up, and they have these like cream-colored butterfly wings. They look up at you, and you see a bird face underneath the cloak. Let me get you. Hold on, let me put it
Are
in.
we looking for this
Is it-
person?
The Kenku?
You see this individual.
The Kenku.
It's you!
They squawk and roll
You.
me are you doing anything? You basically have
I do want to try it. Yeah, I want to try and grab them.
Everyone has a mini round. Like right now, the elephant is charging. So like Dove, you have time to like dive out of the way. So like you can yeah.
Can I should do the logical thing and jump out of the way, but I have speak with animals on. Can I tell it? Can I like if I see I probably don't know if it spooked at the hat, but if I saw it look at the hat, I'm like, shit, maybe Iron Guy's not nice with this hat on. I'm gonna like flop it off, and I want to be like, stop, it's okay. Where's your mom? And I'm gonna just chill, if that's okay.
So I guess you would hear in like a baby elephant voice. What would it say? What would it say about this? There's too many mice in my cage. I don't know where my mom is. Help me! And it's going. Roll me a dexterity saving throw. It's gonna grab you with its trunk and try to take you out.
Your insecurity blanket.
Ego hasn't even gotten to be like, there were lions that just got released.
21.
Okay, so it rolled a 20 because it has a -1 to dex. A 19 minus 1 is not 20, that's an 18. So, sorry. So you're able to, like, dodge out of the way as it tries to grab you. But since it can't grab you, it's going to grab the next thing that it sees, which is, I think, Dawn. Because Dawn's kind of just vibing.
Oh my god. Okay.
Roll a dex save.
It's a 4.
Okay, yeah, so the elephant rolled a 12, you get grabbed. So you are grappled by an elephant, and it is charging it has 40-foot movement, and it's dashing, and it like basically goes straight through like the entrance to the tent. So, Clover, you touch the thing that's splatted on the back of your head, and it's like brown, and it stinks.
No!
And you like look up to where it came from in like the rafters of the tent, and you can see this monkey that's like wearing a little pink vest, and it's like grinning at you evilly, and it screams like with joy, and then it like runs across the rafters. It runs across the rafters and, like, climbs its way down, jumps onto the back of the elephant right as it's, like, charging out. Ego, you have one thing that you can do before everything pops off. There's an elephant that's charging at you. There's lions that just got released. There's a monkey on the back of the elephant.
Dawn is in the elephant's trunk.
Yes.
Dove is trying to talk to the elephant.
And
Clover's crying because there's shit on the back of her head. And the Kenku is falling in front of me.
The Kenku looks like she's about to like do something.
I would like to try and... I'm not strong. Grab the Kenku, but in a way of, like, I don't want to, like, jump down on top of the Kenku and hold them down because the elephant is charging us, so it's more like kind of grab and, yes, move them out of the way, but, like, still have them grabbed.
Okay. So,
you
can roll it's grappling is athletics versus athletics or acrobatics.
You get a choice, yeah. I have a -2.
Okay. They're gonna do acrobatics. That's a natural 19. That's a 23. Or, nope. That's a 22. Guys, I can't math today.
I also rolled a natural 19, but it's -2!
Oh,
I don't have any... I used my I used my inspiration already!
Can you roll me a Constitution saving throw?
Okay... 10!
Oh.
Okay, so you try to grab this creature and she ducks out of the way, basically like jumps backwards in time for the elephant to run by, and then like takes a step up back towards you and says in this like again like very soft, silky male voice, "Sorry about that, darling," and blows this like powder that this pink gas cloud puffs in your face, and you fall unconscious. And I would say Dawn, you kind of vaguely see this happening as you're passing, but you don't quite catch all of it. Dove, you were kind of like following the elephant, like because you were trying to stop it. You see this happen. You see this like bird-like individual breaks out of a grapple by Ego and then blows a puff of gas in their face, and Ego just like keels over and is like fast asleep.
Oh god.
The individual looks around at the cages and the rest of you. My work here is done. Ta-ta! And she like runs, like basically like lifts up the side of the holding pen tent and like runs off. And you begin to hear screams. So we're gonna roll in. We're rolling. You can be like we're gonna like roll initiative.
Oh my god, I want to kill her.
Let me get.
Oh
Do we
my
want to
God.
take a quick break before we get into this like properly?
Let's
Yeah,
do it.
sure.
I'd love to get
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, we'll take a quick break.
Oh my god!
I could have grabbed her, but I used my thing
wanted-
earlier.
It's okay.
I wanted to inspire you, but I didn't know if that was too like in not.
I'd already done it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, family, we'll be on me. Stay tuned. Ooh, woo, welcome back.
Hello, we're back, and we're rolling initiative. Okay, I gotta do some things.
No. I got this.
Oh my god. Okay. And you.
Oh,
Oh,
while
okay.
asleep.
Huh?
I got a 20 initiative while asleep.
Okay. Okay, so 25 to 20.
20 while asleep. But I don't want to go soon because that means I'll lose a turn. Damn it!
Oh, that's actually it. Okay, 20 to 15.
15.
15 is Clover. Okay. 15 to 10. You're muted.
You're muted.
13.
Okay. Uh, 10 to 5.
7.
7.
Okay. We're all spread out.
Okay.
Just like a cloud.
Yeah, I've got a bunch of like streamers coming off me.
Love it.
Dawn is also just like a clown. Possibly.
A question for you, DM. I know you're doing stuff. Did Clover also see what happened to Ego, or was she too focused on the ringleader
Your
dude?
passive perception?
10.
10?
Yeah.
Yeah, you saw.
Okay.
But I would say you noticed it like basically like in the last moments.
Okay, that's fine. I just want to know
Okay.
if she's aware of Ego's situation.
8. And the crowd. Nope. Okay. So, Ego is passed out.
Yes.
Dove and Clover, you are still in the holding pen area. You're like, basically like with a 15 feet of movement, you could get yourselves out into the ring. Dawn, you are the only one that actually sees like everything that begins to happen.
Oh boy.
So, let me reveal. Oop. Layer token. Layer token.
What is that?
Okay, so elephant, monkey, lion, And these are like various performers that were out in the ring. So Dawn, you're in the trunk of, you're being held in the baby elephant's, well, it's like a juvenile elephant's trunk. Okay. As you emerge, you hear a cry for help as the few remaining performers who were in the like wings see these lions like coming ahead of you, and they burst out into the carnival screaming for help. The rest of the performers that were out there are looking stunned as the monkey swings down off of the back of the elephant ahead and runs ahead of you, and like starts like it plucks the hat off of like one of the performers and starts like running around with it. Then you hear like the elephant like lets out a cry, and the flaps of the tent into the big top itself like crash open as this elephant goes like running panicked into the big top, sending the crowd at this point is in like a furor. They're like swarming and going crazy in the stands trying to get away, and the ground is trembling like beneath you can kind of feel like the elephant is making the ground tremble. I guess you couldn't feel it because your feet are not on the ground. Yep. But so these two lions run over to where some of the performers are. You can basically think of them as being like next to each other as they begin to start like trying to hunt these people. The monkey's fucking around. The monkey is straight up fucking around, and the elephant runs with you over here, and basically like comes to a screeching halt at this like performer that is like putting their hands up but also trying to like back away. So, at the top of the initiative, two things happen. One, it's Ego's turn. Two, it's also Mr. Witch's turn.
No.
So, Ego, for your reference, you are unconscious. You've basically been like magically put to sleep.
Yes.
For 1 minute.
Right. Is it at all possible that Karma would be trying to wake me up?
Roll an intelligence check for Karma using the intelligence score that I told you to take.
Alright, okay. Come on, Karma. That's a 4.
Karma's really happy that you're like taking a little snooze. Karma loves taking a snooze.
Karma does like taking a snooze.
Karma probably like crawls out of your pocket and like curls up underneath your chin as you're like laying there asleep.
Oh my god, you're very adorable, but damn it! Okay.
So yeah, that is your turn.
I'm taking a siesta.
Yeah, Dawn. You see, Mr. Witch had been kind of like in the center of the ring, and he sees these two lions, and he like has a moment that he looks very shocked, but then he holds out his scepter, and waves it at one of the lions, and he is like looking around, and he sees the monkey, but like waves his scepter at the lions. And the female lion, in a puff of like glittering smoke, disappears, and a monkey takes her place. And then this monkey runs, like, charges at some like children that are running out of the tent. And Mr. Witch sees that happen. He's like, "Oh fuck!" and starts running after the lion and is like holding his staff. And is like, don't hurt the monkey, don't hurt the monkey. Looks back at the rest of the performers, don't hurt the animals, I've got this. And he runs out after this lion transformed into a monkey. Let me move him to the token layer 2. He runs past Burley, who is like kind of standing there in shock. At 18, it would be Burley's turn, but he's surprised, so he doesn't do anything. Next is Clover. Clover, you're back in the holding pen like area. Ego's passed out. You hear all kinds of screaming and animal noises coming from the tent. Clover has shit on the back of her. Oh, Clover, you have shit on the back of your head. This guy in front of you is passed out. Ego's passed out like maybe 10 feet away.
Okay. Did I see that Kenku?
Yeah, you saw her, like, blow a puff of smoke in Ego's face. Ego passed out, and then she went under the tent flap.
And
that,
she
like,
just,
the wall that
left.
basically goes, like, outside and just, like, fucked off.
Okay,
You don't know
won't
where
worry
she went
about her
after
then. I will attempt to wake the person, the ringmaster dude.
Okay. Yeah, you can just spend an action to,
Shake him.
Mm-hmm.
Wake up.
You can basically shake him or, like, slap him in the face.
Yeah.
And he will wake up.
Wake up, wake up, wake up.
Nana, I don't want more porridge.
No, animals
What?
are to leave school, and I start like shoving him
What?
towards the entrance of the big top.
What's happening? The animals are out? What do you mean?
A king who let all the animals out.
Oh, fuck, that wasn't a dream. Fuck, alright. And he gets up, he spends half of his movement to get up, and then he starts, like, running towards the big top. He only has, like, he's a dwarf, so he gets, like, he basically jumps over Ego's unconscious body, and that's as far as it gets.
Okay. I'm gonna also fly over to Ego. I can't do anything yet, but I will kneel over Ego and get ready to help.
They look very peaceful.
I know. Here's the thing. Here's a question.
Yeah.
Concentration up to... Oh, it's only on me. Never mind. I thought I could maybe do Expeditious Retreat on the Ringmaster, but I think it's only on me. So never mind. It's okay.
Okay.
That's it.
Anything else? Alright. So, next up is Dawn. Dawn, you are currently grappled by the elephant. It is, like, trembling and panicking, and it's looking like it's, like, the movement of all of the people along, like, the stands is really freaking it out further, so, like, it looks like it's about to just, like, charge at the wooden stands.
Oh my god.
With you, and you are being held in its trunk.
Don is... let me see. Oh god. Don is going to try and calm the elephant.
Okay, what are you doing to calm the elephant?
He's going to, like, pat its trunk, and he's going to be like, calm down, you piece of shit. Please. Please.
Okay, roll an animal handling check.
I have a -2 to this, so that's why he was like... He's like, don't you fucking do this to me on my vacation. Not bad. 13.
Okay.
15 minus 2.
Let's see. So you tell it to, like, calm down, you piece of shit, and, it basically, like, lifts you up, like, in its trunk, and, like, swings its trunk with you in it at, like, one of the posts that's holding up the side of the big top. It doesn't seem like you were, doesn't seem like the elephant was very happy with you, like, trying to do that.
Okay. I don't know if that was my action or anything.
Yeah, I would say you would have to spend your action to try to, like, calm the elephant.
Okay. Then I will use an object interaction to take one of the items I have and put it on my hand.
Okay.
It is a wizard hand puppet.
Okay. Cool, yep, you do that.
Yep, you'll understand where I'm going with this. Next turn.
Okay. Next up is the monkey. The monkey... You watch as the monkey runs... Come here, little monkey. Runs up to one of these performers. Yeah, so, this performer seems to have like a small like component pouch at their waist, and the monkey runs over and like pulls the component pouch off of their hip, and then like kind of darts over here and hides. This person goes to like get at their components to try to maybe cast a spell to help, and they don't have any components to do that. So then this performer begins to just like panic as this lion is like actively stalking them. The monkey rolled a natural 20 sleight of hand to do that. Next up is the lioness. The lioness. Oof, okay. Is going to attack one of the performers because it is hunting them. It is going to make a claw attack. Yeah, that's a dirty 20 to hit a performer. Yeah, so that is 7 points of piercing damage. The lion... No, wait. No, it's 6. Okay, so the lion, like, swipes at this person and catches them in the leg, and, Dawn, you can kind of see them cry out in pain. This person is still standing, but, like, they're, like, bleeding onto, like, the dirt. They're not looking great. Next is the crowd. So, the crowd, oh, someone is, like, doing a scam in the chat. We'll get to that later. The crowd, like, moves in, like, large swaths. It's a little bit hard to track the movements of any one individual, but you watch as they begin, like, streaming towards the exit, desperately trying to push out of the way. Like, people are getting trampled over each other as they're pouring out. People are, like, falling down out of the stands and desperately trying to move out of the way of everything. But a decent number of people are able to get out this round. So that's good. Next up is the elephant. The elephant is going to make a trampling charge at the stands with you in its trunk.
Forgiveness! Forgiveness!
Let me roll. Can you roll a d8 for me, Don?
Sure, I can. 5.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, that actually might have worked out well for you. So the elephant is like here. So it goes 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. Boop. Okay, so you're very lucky. The elephant just gets up to the stands, but in this round is actually not able to destroy this area of the bleachers just yet. Like, it's about to do it, but it was not able to do that with its movement because it had to dash. Okay, so next are the performers and Dove.
I'm definitely gonna get in there. So 5 and 15. I'm definitely gonna get in there.
Yeah.
And then, okay, should I deal with the elephant first because it's endangering multiple people, or should I do the lion first because it's endangering someone that's already injured?
So, do you want me to take the performers are at the same time as you? This might help your decision. They monkey. They disengage from the lion. Oh my god. And they basically run, like, they're 30 feet. 5, 10, 15. This is the one that's hurt. 20, 25, 30. So he runs for the entrance. Five, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. So he gets they disengage.
Okay, that's good to know. Okay, good. They're not in immediate death danger. Okay, I'm gonna move 5, 10, 15 more feet. And I want to seeing that the elephant's like about to there's probably so many people right there because they're probably trying to exit that way.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I'm gonna take out the little flute I got earlier, for the summons the mice.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm gonna call them. I'm gonna play like a little Zelda tune to ask them to come to me.
Okay.
And when they get to me, I don't know how long they take to show up, but basically I want to ask some mice to come scare the elephant like away from the stands. Back towards you. My bards. I hope maybe I know that the thing
Use it like a herding dog, like herd it back to its pen.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do with the mice.
Yeah, like, there's nothing that would say that it takes, like, a certain amount of time.
Okay.
So you're basically able to get, like, one swarm of rats that will be under your control.
Okay.
And so, like, because there's rats everywhere. There's rats and mice everywhere in this.
I want to get them
And
to
you can command
any of them are in the straw, like, under the stands right there. I want them to, like, run right in front of it and scare the shit out of it. Hopefully.
Okay. Yeah, so I don't have a mouse token, but you can tell them to like come over here. They're also all dancing. Just so you know. This specifically makes them dance. So they start like doing a little conga line in front of the stands here. I guess that would probably explain like how the elephant doesn't quite get to the stands yet, because it's about to do it, and then a conga line of mice appear beneath it, and it is like trumpeting in terror. So there are dancing mice down here.
Yeah, little conga line, shimmy their hips, like, get away.
They're all right here. Cool. So that takes your action.
With my bonus, I'd love to, gosh, who's like they need the most help right now?
So
do something.
For the pipes of the sewers, you play the pipes as an action, and then you use a bonus action to expend a charge.
Ooh, okay, cool. Then I'm good.
Yeah, sorry. It's a weird... I don't... Okay.
Great.
Okay, we are back at the top. Mr. Witch is he's chasing a monkey. He was inspired, but not in a good way, by the monkey that he saw. Next up is Ego. You are unconscious. Next up is Bray, who finally springs into action. Burley will come forward and kind of like in between the people sees you, Dove, and kind of sees that you are summoning these rats to scare like the elephant back from the stands.
I'm singing that in a cage while I play it.
Yeah, so he sees that you're kind of doing that, so he comes forward and interposes himself between the lion and these performers, and is basically like being a meat shield. So he's over here. Clover, it is your turn.
Okay, I will use my action to wake up Ego, shake him awake. Wake up, wake up, wake up!
Kenku.
That way! I think he's gone though!
Oh.
I have to go help. There's a lot going on in the big top. Wake up!
And I will use my movement to fly through the flaps to get to the big top.
Okay.
And I'm gonna be flying above the lion with like my dangling little dress and stuff, and try to like distract him with cat toys above the cat, and then I'm also casting Expeditious Retreat on myself as a bonus action.
Okay.
So I can
What
get
does
it
that
to like
give you?
that gives me the ability to dash every turn,
Okay.
regardless of what I do.
Okay, so let's see. Roll an animal handling check.
Okay.
Okay, dirty 20.
Yeah, so you do this, and like it's kind of a slow motion moment where like this lion was like looking like it was about to start chasing after those performers, and like Burley steps in and it like looks very frustrated at him, like it's about to pounce at him. And then these like glittering swirling streamers appear above it, and its pupils go like really big. And it like looks up at you immediately, and it's like it does like a little like blep moment where it sees that, and
I'm good with cats.
Like, it starts swatting at like the streamers and is looking very distracted.
Yes, that's my turn, Beach. I'm gonna be the cat wrangler.
I love it.
That's my turn.
You become a cat toy. You're super fast.
Just the cat toy.
Okay, Dawn, the baby elephant is like rearing up on its hind legs. It hasn't really destroyed too much yet, but you can see that there's a conga line of mice on the ground in front of it, like in front of the stands, and it is like freaking out, and you are still grappled.
I have no idea what I'm gonna do now.
You can try to break the grapple.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what he's gonna try to do.
Okay. Yeah, so it would be acrobatics or athletics for you versus athletics for the elephant.
I use my
Not good. Even with a +4, that's a 7.
Okay. I rolled a 10, 5. Nope, 11, 5 plus 6.
Nice. Yeah, so you are able to, like, how do you break out of the elephant's trunk?
He waits until the elephant, like, moves its sort of, trunk around close enough for him to swing, and he puts his hooves onto the elephant's forehead, and then just does a satyr jump off with enough force to break the grapple and just kind of backflip.
Okay, very fancy, nice. You are broken out of the grapple. That was your action.
So he lands, and he's like, okay, I'm out. Looks up. That's a fucking elephant, and he's going to turn around and book it.
Okay. The elephant is going to make a gore attack at you because you're right there, and it's like very sudden movement. You're really startling it.
Is it frightened of the mice?
Yeah, you're right. So it would have disadvantage because it can see the mice.
Nice.
Okay, that's a natural 1. That's really good because I rolled a 17 and it has a +6 to hit. That would be really bad. That would be like really bad.
Frightened condition.
Yes, thank you for reminding me. Teamwork. Yeah, so the elephant like goes to like swing out one of its little tusks at you, but you are able, like, while you're landing, you do another little hop out of the way.
Yeah.
And you're unscathed. Is there anything else that you would like to do?
I don't want any bonus action stuff right now. No.
No? All good?
Yep.
Okay. So, the monkey is going to continue with its bullshit. 5, 10, 25, 30, 35. The monkey is like climbing in the stands. Like there's like it's basically like swinging from like different ropes and things that are like hanging here. And it like swings down and lands on the ground pretty close to Dove, and then it's going to dash, and it's going to come up to Dove. It cannot do its action, but it, how stealthy is it? It rolled a 13 stealth. Isn't your passive a 14, Dove?
16.
It's a 16, okay. So you see the monkey is like sneaking up to you, and it looks like it's gonna try to like steal like a spell component from you.
Rude.
Yeah, or like whatever. Like if you have like a focus or something, like it like looks like it wants to steal it from you, but you see it coming.
Okay.
It can't do it on this turn though. So.
Okay. That's perfect then.
Next up is the lioness, who is distracted and spends her turn, basically chasing Clover. Let me give her a wisdom save. No, that's a 4. What is the lion's wisdom? That's a 5, no. Okay. Next. The crowd continues to stream out. A lot of people get out this run, even more than the last one. It seems like they're, like, the fear of God has been put in them. Seeing blood in the sand of the ring, the carnival rings. So a lot of people start streaming out. For the elephant, can someone roll me a d8?
God. Let's see. 3.
Okay. 1,
Oh.
2.
Oh no, that's going where I think that's going.
Yeah.
Oh god.
No!
Oh my god. No!
It's gonna like trample apart like people.
The elephant is going to run this way, but it can't. It doesn't have enough distance to do like a trampling charge. So it's just gonna run up to this person and try to stomp on them.
Oh god. This baby. No.
That's a dirty 20 to hit.
Isn't that the guy that is
Oh,
that
wait,
the one that's
that's-
already injured?
Hold
No,
on.
that one that's into the door.
The stomp
Oh.
has to be done on a prone creature, so it can't stomp. It does a gore attack instead, and the mice are. It can't see the mice. It is running away from the mice.
Yeah.
It's 12. Okay, and then the Witchlight hand.
This
This could have been. It could have been an adult elephant. That's why I asked how your guys' resources were. Oh my
I mean,
god.
the
okay.
resources are fine, but we're like trying not to hurt the animals.
Yeah, so luckily Witchlight hands have a higher armor class than regular people because they're dexterous. This person barely, like within like inches, ducks out of the way of this elephant's tusks. This is not the injured one. This oh no, this is the injured one over here. This person's not injured. But like literally I'm like barely out of the way.
Oh boy.
Yeah. Next up is the performers and Dove. The performers are going to continue to run out. So the injured person gets out. This person disengages. 5, 10. They're out. This person also disengages. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. He's just in the exit.
Okay, that's good. Okay. That makes me feel a little better. As like a bonus, could I move my mice?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I just want to slide them over the entrance. I want the conga line to dance so that the elephant can run out and trample people.
Ooh, smart.
Yeah, sure. You can have the swarm spread out there and block the entrance. Yeah.
Okay,
And the elephant is terrified.
Oh, God,
let
I
me-
want to talk to every animal, but I need to talk to this stupid monkey. No, Dove doesn't think it's stupid. Okay, Dove is going to. Monkey's like thinks it's going to steal something. I'm going to. I'm gonna prestidigitate a. Like, what's a monkey's favorite thing? Like, what does a monkey want most?
Bananas.
Banana? Ooh, that's
Monkey
good.
want banana.
Want banana? Okay, I'm gonna prestidigitate a banana and turn around and be like, ah! Because I can speak animals. I'm gonna be like, we don't take, we trade. What have you got?
Ooh.
And I'm gonna show him the banana and be like, I'm gonna ask him to trade with me. Just distract him.
Yeah, he'll see that. I'm a monkey. I don't got shit.
I know you do have shit.
Sounds like a
have
monkey
shit.
with a
I do have shit. He
Okay.
will reach into his pockets, Because this is too good to just not let it be
His
happen.
little pockets!
He has little pockets on his little vest. And he will pull out a bent thumbtack.
Like, interesting. Okay, what can I do to him? I need to do something to him to...
Well, he is distracted for currently, like, he's basically gonna spend his next round distracted by you. You, like,
Okay.
yeah, because that's just I just like that.
Okay, I'm gonna be like, interesting. The banana is high worth, though. Then thumbtack's alright. What else you got? I'm just gonna try to barter with this monkey for as long as I can.
Yeah, cool. Okay. You can definitely do that. I forgot that we have Bailman here, so I'm gonna let him take a little turn. I forgot to roll it for him. Okay, he would have gone, like, just before you anyway, so that's fine. We can just put him in. He surveys the scene. He sees what's happening. Yeah, I'm using Talus's picture as a placeholder for him.
Guest appearance.
He sees you, Ego, like, in the entrance there. And he says, "Alright, we need to keep that lion distracted. I'm gonna go get it some meat so we can lure it back to its cage. I'll be right back, but you got to keep it distracted. And calm the elephant down, for fuck's sake, it's a baby." And he, basically, that would have been his first, like, turn.
He goes like...
Yeah. Well, he would have spent his first turn because he got woken up coming out. So then, yeah, this turn he says that, and he turns around and he disappears. He goes back to, like, the holding pens. And he's
Okay.
gone. So, yep, the performers went. Dove, anything else for you? You're all good?
I think I used all my actions, so I think
Okay. So, Mr. Witch is off. Ego, it is your turn. There is an elephant that is being terrorized by a colony of mice.
I was unconscious
baby.
for
Calm it down.
12 seconds. I was unconscious for 12 seconds, and Ego has to wake up and
Be
assess
judged.
everything that's going on.
Also,
So
you woke
first,
up to be judged by, like, the ringmaster. Like, it's a
Yeah,
baby. You're like, I was asleep, bro.
I'm like, okay, cool. So first things first, I will stand up from prone using half my movement.
Mm-hmm. You're right near the entrance. It's like 10 feet for you to get. You're like basically like in the area within 5 or 10 feet.
Yeah. Okay. Let's see. Give me with a quick scan. What sorts of like items are backstage here?
Roll a D100. No. Roll a roll a D100. So if you get above a 25, you will find something, whatever useful thing you're looking for. If you roll below a 25, you find weird garbage.
Okay.
Because there's a lot of stuff. There's like everything that you could want.
I rolled a 24.
Oh my god.
I rolled a 24. Okay.
Let me tell you what you find.
Yeah, I mean, even if something I don't think is going to be useful, maybe I'm a smart cookie. I can maybe think of something.
Yeah, so you see what you think is like a piece of rope, but you pick it up and it's actually one of those like ball and cup toys.
Damn it.
Yeah.
Okay. I got a ball and cup toy.
Yep. You got a ball and cup toy.
And you have clown stuff. And
I have clown gear.
You have clown
like
gear.
balloons and ribbons and stuff like that.
You do have like a really long scarf, but multiple scarves tied up together. You have probably some like uninflated balloons and a pump to inflate them. What else would a clown have?
A flower that squirts water.
A little flower that squirts water and a little canister that's filled with those like worms that will shoot out.
Wonderful. Okay.
That's what you got.
All right. I'm going to. Okay. My unseen servant isn't concentration, so he's just been chilling here with me. even though I went unconscious. So I'm going to tell my unseen servant to let's see. I'm scanning around. I'm going to tell my unseen servant to start. I'm gonna walk out with my 15 feet of movement. So I got 5, 10, 15. I'm coming up to Dub. I'm just gonna be like walking towards that there elephant. And I'm gonna, let's see, unseen servant. You're bartering with a monkey?
Yeah, you just see me having a completely casual conversation with
So you see her going like,
monkey,
and they're screaming at each other, but it's actually a fairly pleasant conversation for Dove, but it looks very angry.
Monkey stole a component pouch from a worker. Can I use my, if I notice that, can my unseen servant try to get me the component pouch?
Yeah, you can have your unseen servant roll a sleight of hand at advantage.
Okay. I don't believe unseen servant has. It says unseen servant can do anything a human servant can do, so I'm gonna assume.
So just make it a flat, a flat roll.
17. 17 at advantage.
Yeah. The monkey has put the component pouch down on the ground and is digging through one of its pockets, so the unseen servant can just go and pluck up that component pouch and bring it back to you.
Okay. Taking my really long scarf, looking through the component pouch so that now I can cast a little bit of magic, because I'm in a clown suit, I didn't have mine. And I will... I'm going to... Everybody's panicking, so I'm going to use this component pouch, do a little bit of prestidigitation. I heard that there's a rampaging elephant. It's just a baby. So I'm going to start making the very, very, very strong smell of peanuts.
Okay.
Circus peanuts.
Oh, circus peanuts, like that candy that's horrible. The elephant pulls out a knife and shanks you. No, I'm kidding.
No. I can only make it, my range for prestidigitation is only 10 feet, but I'm going to try and lure... I think it'll be helped by the fact that there's the mice, so 10 feet in front of me, just so that it helps coax the elephant with maybe something that I hope it likes. Elephants love circus peanuts. I'm gonna just sort of... I reach in there, and I get, some crushed up little peanut shells that this worker probably had in their component pouch, because they were probably snacking on some peanuts, and I'm gonna kind of crumble them up in my hand, and I'm like, this entire time with my other hand, I'm pulling all of these really long scarves so that I have some rope for next turn. But so I'm doing that while I do that, and then I'm gonna blow the peanut shells and make some very, very nice peanut butter, peanutty smell to help coax this elephant.
Why don't you roll me a performance check, but use your intelligence?
Ooh, okay. 19.
This is spellcasting based.
19.
Okay, yeah, we will see what the consequences of that are soon. Are you doing anything else?
I think that's everything, because prestidigitation's my action. I don't have any more movement because I had to get up. And I stole a component pouch from a monkey. Thank you. I'm good.
Okay. So next up is Burley. Burley can see that, oh my god, I just drew a bunch of little circles everywhere. I didn't mean to do that. Burley can see that Clover kind of has the lion distracted, and he looks at you and is gonna let you do your own thing, but is keeping an
I
eye
have
on
something
you.
else that'll help. It's okay. I got it.
But he can kind of like see what's happening with like the peanut shells over here, so he's gonna try to help you get the elephant. So he's gonna come up to the elephant and is just like basically standing and trying to stop where it was gonna start charging again, and is just like telling it to take it easy, and is trying to like gesture it back towards like this area. Clover. There is, so basically, the lion is distracted, and it's basically going to use it like a reaction to do its action, which is to try to do like a pounce attack.
Okay.
Because it's just, I'm assuming that you were going to like, I don't know what you're going to do, but it's basically holding a pounce action.
Okay. I was gonna, I mean, it's cat. Clover knows cats, so she was gonna druid craft some catnip and try to start luring it towards back to its cage, like along with like the streamers. She's gonna be dropping catnip as she's like flying circles because she's got Expeditious Retreat, so she's like keeping up the speed and dropping as an action druid crafting catnip to try and keep it on my scent and not anybody else's.
Okay.
So I'm fine with it pouncing on me. I want it to pounce on me and no one else.
Okay.
You're flying too.
Yeah.
I am flying. I don't know how high I'm allowed to go with how many streamers I have or how long these streamers are, but
Okay, so you're like moving like back, like
yeah. Probably like, yeah. Oops.
yeah. Okay. So
But using my dash action to like circle it, like to like encourage it to follow. So I'm not just like leaving it space. Like I'm like actively like taunting it, I guess.
Okay, can you roll me a strength saving throw, please?
I can. It's not gonna be good. Let's stick with the cat dice. Okay. Oh, it's only -1? Okay, so that's 16.
You're stronger than me.
I thought I had a -2.
You said a 16?
I rolled a natural 17 -1.
Okay, good. You're very lucky. The lion charges, and it runs like the 20 feet towards you in a straight line and pounces and launches. It's like at your height where you are flying in the air.
Oh shit!
And that's the moment you have this brief moment of realization. You're like, a lion's not a cat.
A lion's not a cat!
You're like, oh, this is maybe not a good idea. But you like flutter your little fairy wings up just enough that you can feel like the lion's claws basically like they pull at your clothes and your streamers, and you feel like them ripping off, but it just misses you and is not able to do that, and it lands beneath you, and you hear it like growling.
I dropped the catnip on its face.
Yeah.
Like that.
So that was its reaction.
Okay.
Anything else you want to do, Clover?
No, I think that's it. I used my action to druidcraft and my bonus action to fly around to taunt it.
All right, Dawn, it is your turn.
All right. Can I smell these peanuts?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you can see the peanut shells, and like
Great.
smell them.
I'm going to help entice this elephant
Yeah.
by wiggling around this little puppet, wizard hand puppet. And I'm going to, because as an action, I can cast Minor Illusion 3 times. I'm going to make a pile of peanuts appear basically on the spot.
Yes.
Nice. That's awesome. I love that. That's really cool. Why don't you roll me let's see. A deception check. Yeah, and charisma is your spellcasting modifier, so just a regular deception check.
Got it. 30-20.
Okay. We'll see what the consequences of that are shortly. Anything else you want to do?
I will stay where I am. I think. So, no.
Okay. Next up is the monkey. The monkey spends its turn distracted. So, Dove, it begins pulling more things out of its little pocket. You see it pulls out, like, the shell of a June bug, like this really big like beetle shell, and holds that up to you.
Interesting. I just need to see what else you got.
All right, hold on. It scratches the back of its head and like pulls off some like little lice bugs and holds those up to you too.
Even more interesting.
I've got fleas.
That's fascinating.
Monkey.
I'm gonna need this banana is the best banana I've ever picked. Like I'm gonna need so good.
Oh my god, you drove a hard bargain. All right, hold on. It continues to dig. It continues to dig in its pockets as it is distracted for its turn. And then is the lioness. So let's see if the lioness continues to be distracted. No, I don't want to roll that one. I want to roll this one. No, I want to roll this one. Okay. So I rolled an 18 on the die to basically like wisdom save, and lions have a +1. So I think after it like pounces and it doesn't catch, it gets like you hear it like growl in frustration. So you might have to like change tactics to continue keeping it distracted. Okay. So the lion backs up 10 feet. God, it has so much movement. So the lion is going to do a running leap. It runs 10 feet. And there's a moment where, like, Dove, you see this lion running at you, and the monkey has its back turned and doesn't see it. So you, like, see this lion coming, but it runs, like, basically right up behind the monkey and leaps over all of you, and it can jump 25 feet. So that's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. So it comes over here.
Holy cow.
Dawn, because Dawn has basically been, like, fairly still this whole time and is on the ground. And, like, isn't, like, running around, has kind of just been, like, casting illusions. So it's gonna go for Dawn next. So it spends its action doing a running leap, but it is, like, about to attack you.
Okay.
Alright, so at this point, with the third round, most of the crowd has gotten out or has, like, ducked under the stands now. So they are no longer a factor. The elephant is thoroughly distracted. You guys were successful in, like, setting up the peanut ruse, and you had the help from Burley. So Burley, like, puts his hand out on the elephant's trunk and, like, turns its head, and it sees the peanuts, and it seems to calm down a little bit. It pointedly looks away from the conga line of rats, and it kind of meanders over here very nervously, like, kind of comes, it's, like, avoiding the lion, but it's, like, coming over here to see what's going on.
Oh.
I feel like Chris Pratt in Jurassic World, because I'm a little wizard in between a monkey, a lion, and an elephant, and I'm like...
Yeah. The performers are all out now. Yeah, you are dressed as a clown. Dove.
Okay.
Back to you.
So, real quick, seeing what's going on with all these animals, at the center of animals, I'm going to look at, after Monkey is doing it, I'm going to be like, look, buddy, all you got, your last thing you got is your time. How about you act with me in my next act, and I give you one of these every day? How's that?
Roll a can you give me an animal handling check, but you can roll it with charisma, and because you are doing speak with animals, you can have advantage.
Yay! Okay. So it'll be +1 to whatever my... It'll be one more than one. Be a 23.
Okay, nice. Yeah, so you, like, make this offer to the monkey, and the monkey, like, seems pretty open to it, and is like, can I throw poop at people?
Yeah, you can. You're gonna throw poop at the ones who don't pay for the ticket, okay? How's that sound? I shake hands with it. I'm like, all right. I'm gonna ask him to come up on my shoulders in case this thing stampedes. I'm gonna be like, if it's okay with you, I have one last thing I'd love to, and it's just to minor illusion some meat, red, like a fat, juicy thing of meat, and be like, "Hey, Miss Lion!" And I'm gonna try to talk to her and ask her to look at me, so one doesn't.
Yeah, you can. Yeah, and you can do basically like, yeah, you can do a bunch of illusions at once. So I think you can like probably do a smell too, right? Can't you like?
Yeah.
Because Ego or Dawn basically just did that too, like casting like multiple peanut illusions.
I
So,
can do 3 different. I'm gonna make
yeah.
it smell super strong, and I'm gonna make it juicy.
Yeah, so you have this monkey that's sitting on your shoulder, and you turn around holding a fake steak for this lion, and you're like, "Hey, Miss Lion," and the lion like just roll a straight charisma check.
Oh, not great. 9.
Okay, we will see what
Sorry.
happens on the lion's turn. Ego, it is your turn. Dove, are you done?
Yes.
Okay, Ego, it is your turn. The elephant is approaching timidly.
Okay.
I did want to move.
You can move.
Is that bad? Okay, sorry, y'all.
Yeah, where you going?
Go this way.
Monkey's coming with you. Okay.
Okay. I am trying to get to the end of my obnoxiously long handkerchiefs.
Mm-hmm.
Have I gotten to the end of my obnoxiously long handkerchiefs?
Let me check. Hold on. Let me roll something. Yeah, I rolled above a 50. I've literally rolled a 52. You get to the end.
Alrighty. So I'm going to take my scissors, because those I would never leave without.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to cut so that I have 2 things of thing. I'm going to hold one in each hand, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to tell, with my bonus action, my unseen servant to take 1 and tie it around the elephant like a leash, and then I'm going to tell Karma to take the other one and try and tie it around the lion like a leash, so that I can hopefully, just when this guy comes back, be like, here they have some leads!
Okay. So for the unseen servant, that would be a sleight of hand check, like just a straight roll. It would be a sleight of hand check for a little bat to like fly around a lion and do that. Could just be like acrobatics.
Okay.
I don't know if the bat has like modifiers for anything.
Yeah. I mean, bat has a dexterity stat, yeah.
Yeah, I didn't know if it had like any, because you know how sometimes a stat block will have specific like skills separated.
Yeah, it does not have any specific skills related to tying knots.
Yeah,
that is true. I'm hopefully like.
I didn't know if it had like acrobatics or anything, but we can just do like a straight dex check.
Okay, so the straight check for the unseen servant is a 16.
Okay.
And then for Karma, who gets a +2, a 17.
Okay. So yeah, the DC for that was a 15. So you are successful on both counts. The unseen servant is probably a little bit more successful because it's like a bat. The bat is Karma's basically able to get the scarf like wrapped a couple times around the lion's neck, but like not necessarily like tying a knot. The unseen servant is able to tie a knot around like basically like the tusk or like the trunk of the elephant.
Yeah. Okay. And I'm holding 2, and so I believe I can just communicate with Karma telepathically without an action. I can use a bonus action to instruct my unseen servant. So I think I still have my regular action. So what do I want to do? I will would you say, for fairness sake, that because I'm holding both of these with both my hands, that I cannot do my somatic components for a spell?
Yeah, probably not. If you want,
Okay.
you could put one of the leads down, but you can't hold both leads.
Okay. I think elephant is pretty calm, so I'll hold on to the tigers. And I'll put the elephants down because the elephant's gonna like be sniffing fake peanuts for a hot second. Just so that if it seems like, because I understand that Dove is holding fake meat, this tiger could pounce on her.
Yeah.
So I'm going to hold a prestidigitation spell for if it seems like the tiger's going to pounce on her, I will release the prestidigitation and just try and make like a really, really loud like poppy noise. It will probably scare the elephant if it comes to it again, but I would hopefully deter the tiger from going after. Yeah, like maybe like a whip crack. I don't know, they wouldn't whip, but something like that.
Yeah, I got you.
Something loud and poppy. I don't want to think that they use whips.
No, they don't. They're nice to the animals. You're as nice as you can be keeping animals in the circus, but it's a fantasy world. We're not going to get into that.
Yeah. So I'm gonna hold that.
Cool. Okay. Next up is Burley. And Burley sees you letting go of that lead. So 5, 20,
Yes, Burley.
25, 30. Burley will come up to the elephant. As he's kind of been helping it like get over there, and he sees you get like the lead on it and let it go, and he just will like grab the end of it that's tied on and will hold on to it, and is just like keep trying to keep the elephant calm, and is trying to like basically get in front of it, and he wants to like get in between the elephant and the lion, but so he's got the elephant. Clover.
Okay.
The lion is looking ready to attack Dawn. The monkey seems to have joined forces with Dove and is now sitting on her shoulder. The elephant seems to be temporarily distracted by Peanuts, and also Burley has it on a lead. Although it is an elephant, so...
Okay.
He's pretty strong, though.
I will fly over.
Okay.
And taking Dove's lead, I will also minor illusion. I'll take like a piece of silk from like a silk thread from my dress and like throw it out, and I'm gonna cast minor illusion and also do like a slab of like ribs, like right by the flap.
Okay.
And kind of like, hey, meat.
Okay. So why don't we get? Danica, did I have you roll like a performance check for the lion with your meat?
Not performance.
No. Wait, what did I have you roll?
Nothing yet. Just that
Okay,
I
so
did it.
okay, that's what I thought. I couldn't remember if I'd actually. Okay, so why don't we have both of you? Either each of you can roll a deception check, or one of you can roll with advantage and basically like aid the other, like do the help action, since you're both kind of doing the same thing.
Yeah. Okay.
I like Clover's of pulling it out a flap.
Like right by the flap, so like if he the cat charges at the flap, like he would go inside.
Go through. Yeah, it'll still go outside.
Yeah.
Which might.
Well, no, it goes. I'm leading it back to its cage area. Is where I'm leading it.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I think I'll just aid. What's your deception?
6.
Okay. I'll let Clover roll advantage.
Okay. I don't know how this works because one was a nat 20 and the other was
You get halfling bad luck, and you get bad luck. You get like
I take the 16?
Like, no, you roll another dice and take the lowest of the 3.
Oh jeez.
Because it's a luck point.
18. So I take the 16 then.
Oh. Okay. So it's a 16 total?
No, that's the 16 on the die plus 6.
22.
I rolled a nat 20
yeah.
and a 16. I re-rolled the nat 20 and got an 18.
Wow.
So I take the 16 plus 6.
Nice. Yeah. So that's a very convincing...
You're muted, Ink.
You're muted, Inky.
I said bad luck don't matter. There's a cat on the line.
Yeah, so you are able to very convincingly craft this illusion, and when I feel like when Dove sees you doing that, like maybe like you direct your illusion towards hers, and it's like
A bigger stack.
Yeah, like you're like beefing up the illusion. Cool. Okay, so I will keep that in mind. 22.
Okay.
Anything else, Clover?
maybe I will use my dash action to like stand, or not stand, but like fly above it to like be like get its attention.
Okay, cool. Dawn.
Mm-hmm.
There's a lion in front of you. It does seem like it's noticing that there's like a big pile of meat over in the corner, so you don't quite know what's going to happen next, but it is right in front of you.
Well, Dawn is not a person who plays with chance, so I'm going to use my action to disengage. I'm going to go 5, 10, 25, 30. And stand behind Ego. So if it wants to attack, someone has to go through Ego.
Nice.
My God.
Is there anything else you're doing on your turn?
That's so nice of you. Are you still charmed by me?
Yeah, you're going to protect me.
Yeah, sure I am, buddy. With my
You have all
9
that-
hit points.
You have all that nice, fancy magic.
Yeah.
You gotta remember, Dawn is like, I am a normal person.
Dawn is just like a man. Like,
Yeah.
there.
Yeah, that's fair.
So, no, I have nothing to do with my bonus action yet. I would really love to get some bonus action stuff in the future.
Bonus action, giant man.
Bonus
beast.
action shits my pants.
You could probably do that as a bonus action.
You could probably. That's a free action, actually.
No, I won't do that.
You could shit as a free action and pee as the bonus action.
I won't do that.
Honk your little clown nose.
Yeah. Next up is the monkey. Basically, as long as you continue to offer the monkey like circumstances that are favorable, it's gonna do whatever you tell it to do.
Oh, yay.
But it is eyeing this like banana that you have in your hand and is like, you gotta keep basically like if you don't keep sweetening the deal or do something, like the monkey will eventually like want payment.
2
Yeah.
minutes.
I'll be like, if you wait for banana, I'll give you 3 bananas. You just have to wait till Mrs. Lion and little boy elf over there get back in their enclosure. How's that sound?
So I don't get a banana right now, but I get 3 later.
Yeah.
Or what do you want me to do?
So
he's basically like on his turn. He's basically like he'll do what you command him.
I kind of feel like everyone's doing really good. Like we've almost got it handled. I'm not sure what to ask him to do.
Tell him to go back in his cage.
Not a bad idea.
Go back in your cage and close the door, because I know you can do it, you little monkey.
I think I will ask him. I just want you, you gotta be safe for our next performance. So why don't you go back home, get cozy. I'll bring you your 3 bananas. I swear on my life. And I like cross my heart, hope to die.
He holds out a tiny monkey pinky. You hear like spectral monkey like screeching in the background. The monkey looks at you and is like, "You know what you just did."
I word respond.
The monkey,
Oh my
the monkey
God.
paw! You keep on pinky promising with people, and I feel like that's very serious in this game.
The monkey will jump off of your shoulder, grabs like a hanging piece of like silk that's over here, and like George of the Jungle swings
Cute.
and is like over here, and like probably throws a little bit of poop on Ego and Dawn as he's swinging over.
Oh
What the
my
fuck?
God.
Why?
I do it to anyone who didn't pay for the ticket.
Desperately doesn't release my prestidigitation to clean me.
Next up is the lion. The lioness has been sufficiently distracted by the meat and is going to prowl over here and is going to begin inspecting this pile of meat to try to eat it. Yeah. So she's distracted for this round, but like she goes to bite into the meat and it smells like meat. It looks like meat. It's not there.
Where is what's his face with the real meat?
He's right after her. Yeah, Dove, I feel like you probably hear the lioness like is expressing like frustration, and she's like, these tiny little things think that they can toy with me much longer. They'll be my next meal. And she's like getting angry as she's like looking at all of you.
Is it whose turn is it?
Next up is Bailman, and this is it's been 2 rounds, so he comes back. 10, 15, 20, 25. He has like a big like slab of meat in his hand and immediately walks up to the lion, who's like turning around and looking at like 2 people over here who could be edible. And he's like, "Oh no, Daisy, don't do it.
Daisy,
it's not worth it."
Daisy!
And he like will basically like present her with a piece of meat. Let's see if he... Ooh. Bailman. The lion recognizes that the meat is there and is like weighing, like, because you can tell that she's like irritated. And at this point she wants to like hunt. She doesn't just want to eat, she wants to hunt. And he's not doing enough to like... He literally rolled an 8 and he needed to get a 10. He has a lower DC and he has advantage to animal handle his own animals, and he failed. He's not having a good day, but he's trying. Elephant. Burley has the elephant on a string. The elephant comes over. Seems confused. Isn't quite as like put out as fast as the lion, but is like inspecting and can feel that there are peanut shells here. I feel like elephants are like a little bit smarter, so it's not just like immediate rage like a lion would be. So Burley is basically just calming it. So elephant's pretty much under control at this point. Dove.
He's just sad.
Yeah, he's like sad, confused.
You said it's
Dove. Yeah.
Okay. Dove. Okay. Getting the sense that she wants to hunt. Like right here. Oh no, I'm gonna get right here. And I'm gonna be like, I only know one person fit for the job to go fast enough. But it's totally only if he wants to. I'm just gonna ask the monkey if he's okay with taking the meat and going on just a wild run to her cage, like swinging on stuff to get to her cage and throw it in there. If that would be percolating enough for her to hunt? I don't know. I'm gonna ask the monkey if he's fine with that, or what he want to do that.
At least you're asking him if it's okay if he wants to do that.
The monkey like looks at you and is like, you know, man, I'm willing to do a lot of things, but I got some dignity, alright? I value my life. You owe me 3 bananas. No. Like, the monkey does not want to die.
That's okay, I understand. The other option that Dove thinks of, because she's so stupid.
Fast. Or mice.
Is if she does it. God. Can I make an insight check on the lion to see what she thinks she might do? Is she like leaning in any direction?
Yeah. Roll an insight check.
Depending on what she's thinking, I might just grab it up.
Oh, you got a natural 20.
Oh shit!
Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's 8 of you in here. The lion is looking at Clover very hungrily, where she's like floating. You can tell that like you've heard that with the natural 20, you've heard about this lion. She's very intelligent. She's older. And she like basically like is known to be like a little malicious. Like she's got a lot of the animals here have like just a little bit of intelligence, and sometimes they're given like they're communicated with for like a choice to join the circus, and she like willingly joined the circus to be part of the lion taming act, and like everybody's extremely scared of her because she is in charge of like the male lion, like their mates, and like she like all of their cubs and everything, like she is like the leader of their pride. And it was known to be like a very skilled hunter when they saved her. So like she sees Clover floating above, and like you can tell that she's been feeling antagonized by Clover, and also sees Clover as the biggest challenge because Clover is like flying
creature.
Yeah. So she's eyeing up Clover. She's looking between the meat and Clover.
Oh boy. Do I just take this meat and run to incite her? Or do I try to talk to her?
Up to you.
You have the speak with animals.
Yeah, you do have speak with animals, but what would Dove do?
What would Duff do?
WWDD. Double W, double D.
What would it do?
Double.
Duh.
What would it do?
How about, okay, what Dub would do, it's the most chaotic thing. I was gonna grab the meat out of Bailman's hand and be like, and in Lioness, I'm gonna say, Lady Daisy, I honor you with a hunt, and I'm gonna run away!
She's very fast.
Yeah, no one else, everyone just hears like a snarl, but you kind of hear her say, so the game begins. Thank you for the Game Master inspiration.
Oh, yeah.
Alrighty. Ego. You watch as Dove snatches this meat out of Bailman's hands. She lets out like a kind of like purr growl at the lion snarls back, and the chase begins.
I'm gonna sprint. Yeah, I think I am short and small. Wait, it says my walking speed is still 30.
Yeah, you still have so you're like in the holding pen area.
Cool. I'm gonna dash if I can.
I would say like talking to the monkey, talking to the lioness, and like taking the meat, like that would constitute your action.
Okay, yeah. 30's fine. Okay, cool. Let's run out. Oh god.
I'm holding the leash of this lion.
Yeah, you are. Okay, on her turn, you will have to roll a strength saving throw.
Okay.
Or like you will be pulled along for the ride. If you're wanting to hold her in place, you can also just let go.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I mean, but that sounds so fun.
It does sound kind of. It's very cartoony.
It's very cartoony. The ground is dirt, right?
Yeah, it's like sand.
So what I'm gonna do, I'll try, I guess, is that's really stretching the ability of prestidigitation. I'm trying not to just firebolt the dang lion.
You could firebolt. Well, I'm not going to tell you what to do.
Yeah, I mean, I could. There's a lot of things I could firebolt.
Yourself.
Myself.
Like, goodbye.
The leash. The tent itself is fireproof.
Mm-hmm.
I'll try to push the limit of prestidigitation just slightly, because normally you know how you can where does clean or soil an object no larger than a cubic foot.
Mm-hmm.
It's not a very big space. I was like thinking like doing that a little bit like on the ground under her paw to make it muddy and slippery, but I don't think that's not enough. It's not enough. I am going to. I don't know.
You can hold your action.
Yeah, I guess I'm gonna. I'll hold prestidigitation.
You could like ask. You could basically like try to get like help from somebody with holding like the lead that you have, because like you're not very strong. Like,
Dawn, you're strong. Yeah. Dawn.
I don't know. You can do all kinds of things.
Dawn, hold me.
What do you want me to do?
Hold me.
For what? Okay. I'll
hug me.
Okay.
I will hold the leash very tight.
Yeah, okay. If you want to like hold a prestidigitation for something, you can do that.
I will hold a prestidigitation to make a very, very bright shower of sparks in front of her face if I feel like she's about to bite Dove.
That is me.
Nice. Next up is
Life or death. I was like, that's great. That's life or death right there.
Yeah. Next up is Burley. Burley is going to continue holding the elephant and keeping it calm, and the two of them are gonna. Your servant is just gonna kind of be next to you. They start making their way into the tent. The monkey is over here.
Do a whole combat where all you have is prestidigitation. What can you think of?
Clover.
I'm going to use my dash, expeditious retreat, like all of my action to get to the lion's cage and hold my action to shut the door behind it if Dove can throw the meat in. So I want to race past Dove, fly above her, get to the cage, and just hold my action to like...
Yeah, you can definitely do that. That's awesome.
Cool. That's my turn.
Okay, Dawn. It is your turn.
I guess
the lion is about to looks like it's about to chase after Dove/Clover. The elephant situation, Burley has under control. The monkey, he's just kind of going where he's going. And Ego is there with you and is begging you to hold him.
I guess I'll hold him.
You're very strong.
Okay.
The only one.
So do you want to like offer the help action?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Next up is the monkey. The monkey's gonna go home. The monkey goes into the holding pens. The lioness is going to chase after Dove. She cannot resist the sudden like movement of something running after her, or running away from her. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Okay. So I need a strength saving throw from Ego, which you can do at advantage because Dawn is helping.
Yay! I rolled 2 3s, -2 is 1!
Are you fucking with me?
No!
Oh.
I thought I was the one with the bad luck. What's happening here?
Oh, you're getting carried.
So Dawn, like you hold fast, like you dig your hooves into the ground, like you're ready. And Ego is like, yeah, okay. And Ego,
I can definitely do.
Ego doesn't get tugged out of Dawn's grasp. Ego like lurches forward and Dawn holds still, but the rope just you're like, oh, it just slides right out of your hands.
Oh no!
I'm gonna release. So as I'm falling forward, I'm gonna be like, no, release the spell, make him flashbang in her face.
Okay. Yeah, you can flashbang in her face, which is good because she like gets to Dove pretty quickly because she has more movement. But that will can you roll a performance check for me?
Performance.
Well, what is your spell save DC?
My spell save DC is 14.
Okay, let's see if she can beat a DC 14 perception check to like, and if she like, and that will affect whether or not she has a disadvantage on the attack. Nope, that's a 6. So she has disadvantage to attack. No, that's a 2 plus 5, so that's a 7. So her claw attack misses.
Oh, thank God.
Okay.
That was so clutch.
Saving my friends.
That is literally so good.
Yeah.
Holy cow. I have 9 points.
So Bailman is going to run after the lioness, and he's basically like holding his hands out and is trying to block the path back. He like, you already took the meat and ran, so he's just trying to keep her from turning around. The elephant is going with Burley. They're vibing. They're chilling.
Aww.
Dove, it is your turn. The lion like goes to like you see the lion's claw coming down, and this like shower of sparks explodes in her face, and she like recoils back, and the claw just misses you.
Okay. I see. How far away am I from the cage?
Right now you're like 15, 20 feet.
Oh, okay, perfect. I am going to... Gosh. I'm gonna be like... Oh, this is sad, but I kind of want to try it. Ah! It's not gonna work!
Why would you say that?
I think it's kind of... Well, for reasons. I think Dove is worried that she's not gonna be able to juke out of the way in time. I feel like her little useless little wings are gonna like, she wishes she could join Clover up there, but I think she knows she's not gonna be able to do it, and she's just like, and she's just gonna, I'm gonna try to stand right in front of the opening and throw the meat in and like roll out of the way if I can.
Okay, so are you like trying to jump out of the way at the last second kind of thing? Like,
yeah.
Okay,
Dodge action?
Because I know she wants me right now, kind of more than the meat.
Yeah, you can take the dodge action, and then she has like disadvantage.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that.
Okay, cool. Ego, it is your turn.
Oh my God. How much stuff can I do with prestidigitation? I don't think that there's anything else that I can necessarily do. I'm just gonna try and get a handle on the next thing. So I'm going to say, I mean, it's been a hot minute now, but I'm hoping maybe that this Kenku only ran away for a little while and then tried to like blend back into the crowd and like make everything seem normal. So now that I don't think I need Karma with me, I'm going to say, Karma, remember the Kenku that blew things in my face? Fly out there and see if you can find them anywhere in the carnival, because we need to let somebody know.
Okay. Yeah, you can send Karma out. Anything else you want to do?
I'm gonna cast Prestidigitation to take the poop off of myself and Dom.
Nice. That's a good use of it.
Just sort of like. I like to imagine that I like basically like almost it's like water bending. It's very gross, but I just sort of and then I just flick it out onto the.
Like it.
Nice. Next up is Burley. At this point, Burley and the elephant are secured. He is able to get the elephant back into its pen successfully as the other situations are being dealt with. Clover, you are holding the
Getting ready
door.
to shut the door. I don't know if I can do both since I'm holding an action, but could I, like, as like a free action, just throw out one of my streamers that's not ripped, and maybe Dove can help use that to get out of the way? I don't know.
Yeah, sure. I'll say like you have them hanging down. That's fine.
Okay. Then yeah, that's my. I'm still just.
She could she can kind of just like use it for leverage to like
swing out of
like,
the way.
Pivot, yeah.
Pivot, yeah.
Dawn.
Otherwise, I'm just holding.
Yeah.
Yep.
Hello.
Hi.
What you doing? Ego is tapping with his bat.
Zero idea.
This music though, chef's kiss.
I don't know. No one got hurt, so I guess I'll just follow after, just in case anything goes wrong.
Yeah, you can go and help Bailman. Keep in the rear.
Yeah.
Secured. Okay. The monkey goes and sits in its cage.
Oh.
The lioness. This is basically going to decide like what happens. So you are taking the dodge action. The lioness runs in after you, and she leaps at you as you are like throwing the meat in, and you try to dodge out of the way. As she is going to try to attack with a big old bite. I rolled 2 9s.
Ah!
10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Does a 14 hit you?
Yeah, it does.
Okay.
Bad armor class.
So I think what I'm gonna say happens here is you dodge out of the way. And for the most part, like you do successfully get out of the way. And she does like, as she's falling into sliding into the cage, she basically like rears her head back, and you feel this like shooting pain in your shoulder blades as she bites one of your wings.
Oh god.
She bites at your cloak and rips a chunk of it out. You take 7 points of piercing damage. But
God.
Clover, you are then able to successfully shut the cage on her. But she rips like pretty badly into one of your wings.
Oh my god. You're already useless, it's fine. If the cage slams down, I'm gonna go up to her and be like, it was all feathers, lady. It was all feathers. Just like having only the feathers of a chicken in her mouth.
Yeah, so you can feel like because you have like they're more like bird wings, right?
Yeah. Like
Yeah, so you can feel like there's like blood and feathers on the ground. But you were successful. You were able to get the lion away, the elephant is away, and the monkey is, he's sitting in there. He's vibing. He's waiting.
Wait for the banana.
But yeah, so Bailman will go through and lock all of the cages. And yeah, you have successfully controlled this sabotage event that a certain Kenku attempted to enact. But you're all there. You have a few moments of like calm. If anyone needs to say anything to each other or do anything.
I guess we're not performing. Are you okay, Dove?
Yeah, Dot is gonna run up to her and just kind of. That was incredibly stupid, and you deserved that bite.
You're so mean.
And he kind of just goes to look at it, I think as he does, he kind of gets a mini flashback to when they were kids, and maybe she tripped or something and scraped her knee. And he went to do big brother things, and he will use 5 points of lay on hands.
Aww.
Yeah. If you because we're at the end of the session here, if you want to like make that like a little like another, because I know like you guys love the memory sequences, like we can start with a little memory sequence there if you're interested, or it can just be like a little flashback. So you know,
who doesn't?
That's up to you guys.
Is there? There's one or two people who don't remember. Is it?
We all remember now.
Okay, yeah, we do. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because of the Hall of Mirrors.
Yeah. I don't know.
So.
But so, when you do this magic, Dawn, did Dawn know that he had magic?
No.
Okay, so you go and you're like, this is incredibly stupid. You look at it and yeah, we're gonna do a memory sequence. So you have this flashback moment where like your vision of the scene changes. You go through this memory, but what everyone else sees, as Dawn is like kind of like lifting up the cloak and looking at it, is a bunch of flowers and like little bits of grass sprout out from under his hooves, and you actually see some of the feathers, like little downy feathers, begin to poke back on like the wing, and like the flesh closes over. And he heals. You're mostly healed from that, but as Dawn is plummeted into this memory sequence that is going to have some consequences, that is where we're going to call it.
Hey!
Good job, everybody.
GG! Oh my
Nice.
god! We wrangled some animals, and
You
no one
wrangled some
died.
animals. You did.
Nobody died. Oh my god,
Not
I was
even
very
then.
worried.
People almost died.
People almost
But-
died.
Very worried that elephant was gonna kill some audience members.
It could, yeah.
The mice
Um,
was genius. GG.
Yeah, that was cute.
That was so cool.
Aww.
A lot of fun.
Yeah, well, thank you everybody for tuning in. Thank you to my players for always joining me for shenanigans. Don't forget to check out Cardboard Castle Games and Little Dragon Corp. Please don't forget to donate to our Extra Life campaign. We smashed our goal during Probo Birthday Week, but that is just the start. We are always looking to help kids at the Children's Miracle Network hospitals in Georgia and elsewhere. So please donate if you can. Does anyone have any other announcements that they would like to make?
Next week I've decided to switch things up because I lost a lot of info when my laptop died. So instead of going back to Mass Effect 3, because I was literally halfway through and I lost all of it, I'm gonna start Andromeda instead.
Hey,
I'm gonna start
nice.
fresh.
Nice.
Try it out.
Cool.
Yay.
Alrighty.
Thank you, Victoria. You did amazing.
It was
Everyone
so
did amazing.
Yeah, you guys had some very interesting ideas.
So creative.
And I also
you guys.
I love that Graph was like, oh yeah, like it's just gonna be a little memory sequence, and I'm like, oh well,
Bet.
that's a really good excuse to do something to you. So there you go. Thank you for that.
Good idea.
Thanks.
You do it to like be like, oh, let's continue with like the theme of the evening, and I'm like, oh, did you just make it so easy for me
You
to
did it to
do things
yourself.
to you?
Oh, so you want to get hurt? Interesting.
Is that
Oh, you want to be
You choose
psychologically
pain, okay.
damaged? Cool. Well, when you are mauled by a lion, and when your friend is mauled by a lion, and you suddenly realize that you might have some hidden power that has been sleeping dormant within you for a few years, that you need to tap into to heal them. Don't forget to add your proficiency bonus.
Love you, bye.
Everybody.
Love you, bye.